Yo, what's good? It's your boy Havoc 3E. Welcome to another episode of Smoked Out Society. I am the devil's advocate of Talk Your Ish. I am the problem child of the Rico Squad. And for y'all read the thing, listening to Tisha Tells, read Kim Porter's book. I wasn't trying to buy it. I was looking for somebody. I knew that some content creator would buy this book and would take the time to read it word for word. I've been listening to it all day. Some of the shit she's reading out this book is wild. I don't know if there's any truth to this book, but like I said, I'm about to roll up and smoke. I'm gonna put the link in the chat. Hopefully, some of the other members of the Rico Squad will come on and chill. But I'm just gonna smoke and listen to this book. I want to listen to this book, whether it's real or not. I want to see what they're saying. This young lady bought the book and she's reading it to the world. So I don't know if my Rico Squad members have heard it, but I'm gonna share her shit on my platform. Shout out to Tisha T for buying the book and showing her love to everybody. So I'm gonna go ahead and play it so that we can hear as she's reading the book while I roll. It's crazy. I'm gonna go ahead and put the link in the chat. So if any of the members of the Rico Squad want to come up, which I know y'all are gonna want to come up because some of the shit that I've been hearing her reading from that comment gonna have some of y'all wilding the fuck out, bro. So without any further ado, once again, I want to give a shout out to Tisha Tells. She bought the book, and she is the one that I've been listening to for the last 2 days, reading the book publicly on her live. If you want, you can go subscribe to her. Her name is Tisha Tells. She bought the book, and she's basically sharing it with everybody. Here we go.
Whatever, right? We all got to pay the bills. They're saying Chris Todd provided no evidence to prove disturbing allegations in the book, including multiple claims of physical abuse. Here's what he said. I was lucky enough. I'm about to read the excerpt. Let me just give you guys, I got to give you guys the premise, right? I was lucky enough to meet someone that purported.
Give me a second, fellas. Give me a second. Let me play this shit for y'all. Here we go.
I know the celebrity source pretty well. He says, I know. God, all these ads. He said, I know. I know the celebrity source pretty well. I know how close they were to Kim and Diddy and all the people in the hip hop community. This was supposedly for Kim Porter from the grave to come forward and tell her story. He added, this is a dangerous situation. This is the author of the book. And I didn't want to claim ownership of Kim's words. But now I'm willing to come forward because the recent arrest of Sean Combs, now that the federal government has finally acted,
what's good, Rolly?
I feel safer to come forward. Okay. With that, we have with no.
Just in case, for you guys that don't know, if you want to see what she looks like and who she is, let me show her real quick. Tisha T, once again, I'm giving shout out to her because these are her videos that she did. She bought the book and she's reading the book out there for everybody. There she go right there. A beautiful queen. You already know Tisha Tells. You need to subscribe to her. She's pretty fucking official when it comes to some of the info. But yeah, let's get back to it, yo. You hanging out with your boy 3E. I'm rolling up, smoking, and I'm just listening, man. This shit is wild, bro. This shit is wild. Dead ass.
No further ado, let's get down to business. I was watching Milan this morning, if y'all were wondering where I was. Did you send me daughters when I asked for sons? You're the saddest lot I've ever. Sorry, I was jamming out to Milan this morning. Anyway, right? I even got on like my Milan skirt. Okay, anyway, chapter 14. And yes, I was eating ice cream, listening to Milan. You guys also please hit that button, a subscribe button, or likes on the way in. Okay, chapter 14, Outshine. This particular evening, I was at Sean's house and Quincy was staying with a friend. It was some time alone for Sean and I until the doorbell rang and Sean got up to answer it. I heard a woman yelling and I quickly realized that was Jennifer Lopez, or better known to the world as J-Lo. Sean, what the hell? J-Lo blasted. Sean responded so calmly, relax, baby.
What is this? I have no idea
Well,
how one gets a cake to look
sorry
like.
about that, people.
What the heck did you have to start shooting? Isn't that what we have bodyguards for? Now, normally when these kinds of situations arise, I remain quiet. I just listen. I play my position. Actually, yeah, you could say I play my position. But I wasn't paying attention to the news for the last day or so. And even though it would be the only thing anyone would talk about with me 4 months, no one has spoken to me about this yet. So I entered the foyer and I asked, what's going on? Jennifer exploded at me. What's going on? What's going on? This ninja shot up the D club. My jaw dropped. I started looking back and forth between the two. Sean, though, spoke soothingly. Jen, you gotta hold on. Let me be bitty. This is his toothpick. Take that. Take that. The toothpick. Jen, you gotta calm down. Jennifer was having none of it. She continued, calm down, calm down. You shot up a bunch of innocent people, Sean. Sean placed his hand on her forearm. You know, that's a bonding technique. Now, Sean was shrewd in handling her. He does this to me too. Even if you know what's happening, it still works. It's an intimate contact without being personal. He was aiming to disarm her. This did not seem to immediately sway J-Lo, though, because she continued, what in the hell do you think Biggie's replacement will take the fall for you? Biggie's replacement? Wait, could she be talking about? Yeah, I had to know. Are you talking about Shine? Jennifer didn't even look at me as she responded, yes, effing Shine. Sean continued with a calm, even relaxed voice. Relax. The situation is under control. Jennifer, though, was not calming down. She kept going on and on. They contacted my attorney for my statement. And there are a lot of witnesses, Sean. There is no way you're going to get away with this. However, Sean's arrogance can and would continue to be immeasurable at times. All he did was laugh. You doubted me? I couldn't believe it. I had to know. Sean, what could you have offered him to make him take a bid for you? Like, what the F? Jennifer also remarked. And what if he falters halfway through a sentence and starts talking? Sean looked at us and responded as calmly as ever. He won't do that. Yo, people in jail, they don't cross connected people from the outside. Jennifer looked deflated. So what? So what? You going to kill him too? No. How much does she know? Look, I'm not going to threaten anyone. Sean is smart and loyal. He knows how it works. And when he gets out, he'll be well taken care of. Jennifer kept going. She spoke defiantly. Sean, they want to question me. I am not perjuring myself.
Yo, shout out to everybody in the chat. I see I got some people in the bushes. I guess y'all all interested in this book. Like I said, Joe, this shit is wild. Shout out to Tisha Tells. I'm streaming her book readings. Like I said, this shit is crazy. I know you guys are coming in chapter 14. I ain't trying to go back. The first beginning chapters were not really that interesting, but this, for what I'm understanding and for what I've heard other people say, it's from this chapter that we started on when shit really starts getting lit up in here. Jesse James, what's good, brother? But let's continue back, yo, because this shit is wild, bro. Just hearing the shit that's already going down, this is crazy, yo. This is crazy, yo. Amazon is making a killing right now. Shout out to, once again, to the lady, the queen herself, Tisha Tells.
I'm not going to jail over this. Now, Sean seems so in control, y'all. I admired it for him. I admired him for it at this point, but my spirit was broken. I felt so bad for Jennifer. She catches one bad break after another. And this was a really bad break. But Sean spoke with that confidence. Relax. Come in. Have a drink. Yo, have your lawyers call mine. You'll never see the witness stand. I promise. Jennifer didn't look too sure. She asked him, "How can you possibly know that?" Sean smiled as he replied, "Yo, between Shine's confession and the witnesses that gave their accounts, the cops won't need much else. The statement from your lawyer, that's going to be fine." Jennifer's next concern popped up just as quickly. "My attorney? Sean, he's good, but he won't do this." Beaming with that confidence, the way only a man with his net worth can, Sean responded, "Sure he will." Jennifer shook her head defiantly. "Sean, you don't know him." Sean's unbreakable confidence was ruling the day. Jennifer was giving in as he told her with a smile, "I got this." "Sean, are you sure?" Sean gave her a wink. "Yo, my attorneys handle situations. Give him a number two." Jennifer seemed leery, and she finally asked, "You're not going to threaten my attorney, are you?" Sean laughed. "No, of course not. Money talks, baby." He turned to me and said, "Yo, take her inside and pour her a drink. I had questions of my own." But Sean, you were going to make Shine the label's go-to man. What are you going to do now?" Sean looked disappointed, and he responded, "Yo, he had the voice, but his flow, well, artists with his talent, yo, they a dime a dozen."
That's
Looking at
wild.
Jen, he continued, "He's not a once-in-a-lifetime find like Jennifer Lopez."
That's wild.
Now Sean was throwing on that charm. Despite the situation, Jennifer started blushing. Diddy continued, "Let's grab that drink. Let me handle this attorney situation. Relax. Don't worry." We left the foyer and went to have a seat in the living room. He tried to make a threesome happen that night, but
Yo,
it didn't work out. At least, not that day. Y'all,
hey yo, this nigga got the bang Kim Porter and Jennifer Lopez at the same time. You got to be kidding me, yo. This nigga was wild, bro. This nigga really was on one. Was really on one. Give me a second. I'm trying to share the link right now in our group chat because I don't know where the fuck is the rest of the crew at. They bullshitting. One second, people. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, people. Give me one more second. Right? Sent that out. Here we go. I just sent that out for the other members and put it in the chat. But definitely, let's go back. Yo, this shit getting crazy, yo. This nigga Diddy was fucking everybody, yo.
Despite the situation, Jennifer started blushing. Diddy continued, let's grab that drink. Let me handle this attorney situation. Relax. Don't worry. We left the foyer and went to have a seat in the living room. He tried to make a threesome happen that night, but it didn't work out. At least, not that day. Y'all, this was chapter 14 from Kim Porter's book, okay? Now, why is this important? If you guys know, J-Lo, Diddy, Shine nightclub. You know they shot someone. That woman that they shot, her name is Natanya Rubin, okay? Her name is Natanya Rubin. Natanya Rubin has long said that she knew that Diddy was, in fact, the person that shot her in the face with the bang, bang, ba, 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 ba. She said she has been stalked, threatened. She actually ended up getting a multi-million-dollar settlement,
Get out of there.
saying, from Diddy. But there was a price to pay for that. Every penny she got, she felt like her tires were slashed. She was stalked. She was harassed. People are saying that she feels in her heart of hearts that Diddy never wanted to pay her. Which, when you look at Cassie, and even though Cassie got that $30 million, and Natanya got that from a multi-million-dollar settlement, but nowhere close to Cassie's, obviously. You got to think, what would Cassie have been going through if she hadn't make that criminal complaint, if she hadn't done what she needed to do to not just protect her, but to protect everyone, right? Does the book mention anything about Jay-Z? Listen, we are going to get to the rest of the book, you guys. But for the matter, LF said, always ready for the tea. My notifications are on. I know that's right. Auntie Penelope said, I just looked up the book on Amazon, and why is it only given 1 star? Is that accurate? It is not accurate, and it's actually a bestseller. This book is confirming a lot and giving the girls what they need. Ahmad L, thank you so much for gifting 5 memberships. You guys, give a shout out to Ahmad for gifting those memberships. Ooh, and Mrs. J, thank you so much for gifting 5 memberships. You guys, if you could receive actually the whole chat, give some love to Ahmad and Miss J if you're going to give. Now, listen, I did an interview with Natanya where she gives the other half of the story, what happened in the club and what happened in the months after, and the way she actually blames Jennifer Lopez, because when you see what happened in this book from allegedly Kim, we don't know Kim, unfortunately, you know what happened to Kim Porter if you guys don't know.
Chevy trucks with power you can count on. Capability that doesn't compromise.
No, she passed away under what many regard as suspicious circumstances. When you get into the book with Diddy, you have to actually think that Cassie would have met the same fate. And it makes you think that Kim Porter's death should be reopened. And it makes you think that Cassie might have met the same fate. Again, this book has not been independently verified, but I am reading excerpts and I am linking up with how Natanya Rubin, who is still alive to tell her story, actually tells you what happened on the other end, okay? We're going to get into Natanya's interview in a second, but I also want to read the opening for Kim's book, okay? Then we're going to get into Natanya stuff, and then we'll get back into it, all right? Where's it at? Hold on, I have more. Let's get into... Did you send me daughters when I asked for sons? You're the saddest line I've ever seen. My baby, I'll make a man out of you. Okay, so really quick, I want to read you guys the introduction, which is really, really powerful, and then we'll get into the rest of stuff. Hold on a second. Ensure. Please keep my father standing tall.
This is crazy.
Sorry, guys. Let me focus. Y'all can already see I'm trying to get back and finish watching the end of that. Keep my father standing tall. Okay, so here's the introduction. So for anybody wondering whether you should buy the book, we're gonna have a book club and read every single chapter, and we're gonna link it too. But here's the thing: the chapter 1 introduction. Soon after this is chapter 1, the intro. Soon after high school, I started landing modeling jobs. I couldn't believe it. It was all happening so fast. I met my husband, the father of my oldest child, and one of my oldest friends in life, Al B. Shore. It was a whirlwind romance. I was only 19 when we married, and no, it didn't work out. Al is still one of my best friends to this day. Our son Quincy is such a talented and wonderful young man. At that time, I had no idea my relationship with Al was going to introduce me to the man that I would spend the better part of my adult life with. A man who I would love and cherish, but eventually fear and hate. I don't want to put the cart before the horse, but I will say, although I knew what was going on, I turned a blind eye so many times. Here, I have to tell this truth. Unfortunately, because deep down I knew everything was happening, but I lied to myself a lot. He is so charming, a wolf in sheep's clothing, a devil, and I fell for it. This story must be told, despite the fact that it will hurt my children. I cannot hide it any longer. Sean Combs must be stopped. Y'all, that was just the introduction. When I read that, I said, okay, I'm in. Let's go. The ghost of Kim, maybe Kim, or whatever else. Really quick, also, let's give a shout out to Andy B saying, I'm from the UK and I'm so invested in this case. So grateful for all your hard work. You guys, thank you so much. You guys know I do this because I love doing it. And you guys know I do this because I love the way you guys shower me with likes. There's about 7,000 people in this live. So if I look on YouTube right now, I should have, I don't know, about 7,000 likes because I know you guys love me so much. Let's see how many likes I, in fact, actually have. Oh, wow. That's a surprise. Y'all playing in my face and having a freak off in my likes. Y'all, there is 7,000 people on this live and I have 1,400 likes. Now, I don't want to sound entitled because I'm just happy y'all are here watching me. I know you don't owe me the likes or the subscribe, and I don't.
Don't smash your piggy bank today just because you need new irons. These Tacoma golf irons are crafted for tour.
Oof, did I have a crush? Okay, let's get to our thing. He was just a super dope guy and on the way. All right, let me get a little bit more into the book. We'll do chapter 2 also. This is going to be a long live because I want you guys to read what happened. I want you guys to hear what happened to Natanya and the way it links up to that shine thing. Chapter 2, Humble Beginnings. I was born to loving parents. Jake Porter and Sarah L. Porter in the Peach State of Georgia. All through Columbus High School, where I graduated in 1988, I knew I was going to be famous. In the 10th grade, one of my best friends, Tina, said to me, you're not going to make it here in Georgia. Now, I knew if I really wanted to be famous, I would have to leave my hometown, my home, Georgia. That conversation was so important as I look back now. It actually changed my life. I met Al while I was working in the industry. He was so dope and charming, and I had such a crush on him. We were married before I knew it, and Quincy was on the way, but I was young. And it just felt like it felt like it wasn't going to last. It was a little heated between us after we separated, but we got past that pretty quickly. He was a super dope guy and an amazing father. find out Al B. Sure actually wrote this book. Now, this is his interlude. I'm glad to hear that, but I don't know. Where does flash drive come from? Let me find out that Al B. Sure is like ghostwriting. He was a super dope guy, super amazing. Oh my God, I missed him. And oh my God, he was a lion in bed. And he was so handsome. Okay, but these are supposed to be Kim Porter's own words. Just to let you know, this book has not been independently verified. We'll wait to see, right? Okay, here we go. Okay. I met Al while I was working in the industry. He was so dope and charming. I had a crush on him. Oof, did I have a crush? Okay, let's get to that thing. He was just a super dope guy and an amazing father. Though we separated, we are forever bonded through Quincy. Thank you, Al. I will always love you. Now, when I met Sean, he was cool. I didn't think much of him at the time. He was just another guy at the label. Now, Uptown was huge, and we were all living our best life.
I'm on my
Sean
phone.
continued to lay on the charm.
On my
And
phone,
before I knew it, we were dating. Now, as a young single mom at one of the hottest companies in the world, life couldn't get any better. Then it did. My boyfriend was getting even bigger. He and Clive would hang out a lot. But I didn't think anything of it. I mean, that was his boss, and he was doing things bigger than most men dare to even dream. And then it happened. I mean, okay, I was a little bit of a freak. I really enjoyed myself with my partner. And toys are one thing, but I never imagined having a man I was dating ask me to use a toy on him.
Hey,
The first
yo!
time, Sean's
Yo, this nigga had Kim Porter fucking him in the ass. Oh, Lord. Oh, my God. Hey, yo. Where y'all at, Rico Squad? Y'all listen? Yo. Oh, my God.
said he just wanted to experiment, try something new. I was grossed out, but he kept begging. He said it can only be this one time, and he was just curious. I was only 20 at the time. I said, what the hell? Hated it though. He bled from it, and there was doo-doo. Sorry.
Oh, my.
And there was ish on it. I left him alone after that. Yeah, that was from chapter 2 of Kim's book. That was from chapter 2 of.
This is a monster who did this.
I love you.
So I just want to find out.
Kim's book. Should I keep going? Should I bleed them? Should we keep going? Let's keep going. Let's get into chapter. What's the chapters? Chapter 1, 2. Let's get into chapter 3 a little bit. Hold on.
Oh, my God. Diddy, what the fuck were you doing, man?
Sorry, guys.
Once again, for those that are in
Chapter
the back,
3 was second chances.
once again, for those in the back, listen in the bushes, listening. Well, you're hanging out with your boy Havoc 3E, and I am listening to Tisha tell. She has bought the book off of Amazon, the Kim Porter book, and she is live streaming the reading. So I'm listening to it. I'm curious. I'm checking it out. For those in the Rico Squad, if y'all want to come up on the panel and chill, you already know. Here's the link. I just dropped it again for members of the Rico Squad that they want to come up here, but you already know. I'm about to light this shit, and I'm curious. This shit is crazy, yo. This whole shit is wild. This shit is truly wild. But like I said, yo, you need to go check this female out. Her name is Tisha Tell. She's always got some real good shit, man. She has legitimate info and everything. And like I said, this book is on Amazon right now. It's wild, bro. But let's get back to it.
Sure. Oh, also, if you guys want this book, because I'm doing excerpts from the book, the link is in Amazon Prime. Go ahead and get it for yourself. It is now being shipped. also the young woman, Natanya Rubin, who is going to, I did an interview with her. I'm going to show you guys some excerpts from the interview to compare what Kim's book said and what Natanya said actually happened. And it actually coincides and loops up and makes her seem more vindicated. Chapter 3, Second Chances. Sean kept reaching out. I kept ignoring his calls. Eventually, in a few weeks, we ran into each other at an event. He came over. He sat next to me. We were cordial. He tried to flatter me. Yo, you look so amazing. I replied with a simple, thanks, Sean. I tried to get up to leave, but he pulled my arm. As I turned to him, he looked deep into my eyes and he said, look, what happened between us was weird, but I really care about you. Can we? He paused. And I tried to use this as an attempt to escape. I pulled my hand back and said, sorry, Sean, I have to go. Please, I think I'm falling in love with you. Can we talk? My breath was taken away. Did he just say he loved me? It was so fast. I wasn't aware of this as his. I wasn't aware at that point that this was his manipulation tactic. Not yet. God, I was so young.
I keep forgetting that this blunt here because I'm listening to.
He just kept going. Yo, let's have dinner. And I fell for it. 2 days later, we went out for drinks at a lounge in Lower Manhattan. The place was nice. Sean was really coming up and pulling out all the stops to impress me. What lounges are in Lower Manhattan back in 2009 that was nice? Are she talking about the Lower East Side? Now, these little things, they're saying that this book was written by Kim, and maybe it was, but people in New York, this isn't even 2009. This is like 2000, right? What lounges in Lower Manhattan, which is Lower East Side, were nice back then? I'm serious. I'm not talking about like the Lower East Side ones, pianos and that. Like, I'm like, what? Like, I realized when pianos and that was like jumping off, but what other lounges? I'm just like, I'm really confused. Anyway, but you never know, right? And maybe they're talking about cafeteria, but cafeteria, isn't that off of like 14? What's cafeteria? 23rd? Not the cafeteria on Upper East Side or West Side, but the cafeteria. Maybe that's what they talk about, cafeteria, because that used to be the spot everybody hung out with, right? Anyway, right? Let me know in the New Yorkers. Let me know in the comments where you think they had dinner at. Okay, anyway, right? The place was nice. Sean was really coming up and pulling out all the stops to impress me. He even pulled a chair out for me to sit. And back then, he was always a gentleman. He smiled and said, look, as he sat across from me, I hated it. I never want to do it again. Now give me another chance, Kim. Over coffee the next morning, I decided to give him another chance. For the next year and a half, things seemed pretty normal. It was actually fun. Things were going great, and we were living the dream that I dreamt about throughout my youth. Sean and Clive were working on Bad Boy, and he had his first couple of artists. He picked up Craig Mack, then some rapper from the West Coast called Notorious B.I. to help Chris develop. He was collaborating with the biggest names in hip hop to make it happen. Things could not have been more amazing. Then he asked me to do it again. It was insane. Sean was relentless. Baby, I can't stop thinking about it. What the hell are you talking about, Sean? I responded. Sean continued. I just can't stop thinking about that night. It was amazing. Hey, can you screw me one more time, please? I became infuriated. Why don't you go to Clive? He was the one screwing you, isn't he? Then Sean hit me. Now, this was the first time, but he slapped me hard. Before I could form the words, he began to beg. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Holding my cheek where he hit me, I turned and I ran off. That should have been it. But I guess I'm a glutton for punishment. Sean sent flowers and a bunch of expensive gifts. Then we bumped into each other at an industry event. He sat down next to me. It was deja vu. Sean started, imagine running into you here. Get the F away from me. I forced out. He became more serious as he said, look, baby, I'm sorry. I just glared at him. There is nothing you can ever say to me. Nothing. We sat in silence. After a long, awkward silence, he finished. I love you. I love your son. He's my son. I don't know how to fix this, but I'll do anything. I'm sorry. Shit. Sean can be so sweet. Here we go with this love thing. This time, it's not falling in. Hold on. I lost my place. This time, it's not falling in. He said, okay. Anyway, you guys, listen. Pause on that chapter, okay? Pause on that chapter because, all right? Let's get down to business. Let's go back to the Shine chapter, okay? In the Shine chapter, which is what I started off by reading, right? Yeah, cafeteria is a lounge, but that's not, technically it's Lower Manhattan, but when I heard somebody say Lower Manhattan, I'm thinking Lower East Side. But then again, Jamie is asking if cafeteria is a lounge. It was a lounge. That was called cafeteria, but they served like truffle mac and cheese and all that when nobody was serving truffle mac and cheese. And in New York, which clubs notoriously, especially back then, had a history of keeping them segregated and not wanting to let Black people or even Latino into the nicer spots. Cafeteria was a spot that was super upscale. It was fun. It was a lounge. It had a DJ. It felt like a club. And everybody after the club would go eat at cafeteria because cafeteria stayed open till the sun came out. That, and there was a little La Express. There's like a French restaurant also that stays open like 24 hours. So if a guy really, really liked you, they would take you to go get escargot-ish, like 5 a.m, a club. So if you always just chilling with your friends, you would go to the cafeteria. And because they even have a doorman outside cafeteria. So it's not an actual real cafeteria. It's a lounge. And it was one of the few places even back then that welcomed and courted Black people, Latino people, all the dope boys, all the rappers, and all the women that were fly and had money, okay? So cafeteria had that lore. Yes, I did my research. Cafeteria had that lore. And cafeteria is still a spot to go to, but it's like an institution, right? And La Express, I think that's the name of the French restaurant. They stay open pretty much 24 hours, and you can get like a full course French meal. And that's where the guys take you. They try to impress you like, oh, he got money, buddy. He's serving me escargot at 6:30 in the morning. We eating foie gras charcuterie boards, right? But those are the places the guys would take you when they talking about like flying you to the south of France next weekend. Like, what you doing? You got a job? Quit your job. We going to the south of France. That's where like that type of talk got taken place, Anyway, but getting back to the Shine thing, right? What is said, right? He kept saying, she said, my attorney's not going to lie to you, Sean. This is from J-Lo. She said that, what were you thinking shooting that up? You shot someone. They said, when she said, wait a second, what's going on? Kim said, what's going on? Jennifer exploded. This ninja shot up the damn club. Now, I do want to say this. I know New York is its own ecosystem, but how did Kim feel, a woman from a Augusta, Georgia. Well, maybe she's not from Augusta, but a woman from Georgia at Southern Peach hearing a New York Rican woman saying this ninja shot up the club. No, yes, he shot up the club. We're going to talk about that. But J-Lo, not too heavy on the ninja. Not too heavy on the ninja. I'm just saying, how did they feel about this, right? How did they actually feel about that? Really also quick, I know I keep saying really quick, but this is going to be really, really quick. Let's actually jump to chapter 4. The link to this book is in the bio. Make sure y'all pick up a copy and support. But where's chapter 4? Mr. I'll make a man out of you. Sisters, hear my plea. I'll be keep the brother standing tall. Okay, chapter 4, forgiveness. Sean arrived with flowers in his hand. He wanted to see Quincy. He was so good to him and with them. Quincy ran over to hug him. I felt my heart melting. He asked Quincy, "How you doing, Tiger?" Quincy looked so innocent as he responded, "I'm good. I miss you." Sean's response sounded genuine. "Yo, I miss you too. We'll hang out tomorrow, okay?" "Okay." Sean gave him a little love tap on the butt. "It's bedtime." Quincy replied, "Okay, good night," as he turned to head to his bedroom. Here was the man I fell in love with.
What's up? I'm not sure I want to learn more about bees, but like I said, if you don't stretch yourself.
What was I thinking? Shit. Not only does he want butt plug.
Oh my God.
Not only does he want booty plugs, he slapped the shit out of me. So why am I still talking to him? They say that love is blind, but is it stupid too? As Quincy left, Sean looked at me and smiled. "Baby, let's go have some fun. The babysitter's on the way. I just want to show you a good time." I was so mad at myself for melting as I said, "Okay." We sat on the couch laughing and genuinely having a good time when the doorbell rang. The babysitter had arrived, so we left. As we exited the house, a big man climbed out the limo and opened the door for us. He wore a sharp suit with a gun noticeably tucked under his arm. I thought to myself, he could have made that invisible. Or did he want me to see that? Hold on, y'all. He said, when he stepped out, he threw a smile at me. I responded. No, he noticed me looking at his gun and he threw a smile at me. I responded, "Hello." Gene and I would see each other a lot after that day. I guess that's Uncle Gene Dill. I guess that is Uncle Gene Dill. I guess that's Uncle Gene Dill. Yo, this is wild. Wild, wild, wild. So listen, you guys, I just want to get back into that chapter, which was my first point I keep going back to, this Shine chapter. This Shine chapter, right? Let's look at J-Lo's words, according to this book, who it's according to, allegedly, literally, because Kim can't speak for herself right now, and I don't mean that disrespectful, I'm being serious. What she said, "How the hell did you have to start shooting? Isn't that what we have bodyguards for?" She also said, "This ninja shot up the D club," right? She also said, calm down. You shot a bunch of innocent people, Sean."
Oh shit.
Oh shit. She said, Kim said, "Are you talking about Shine?" J-Lo, "Yes, effing Shine. They contacted my attorney for my statement, and there are a lot of witnesses, Sean. There is no way you're going to get away with this." Okay. he said, Sean told her, don't work down. People in jail don't cross connected people. Oh, so you're going to kill him too? She actually said, going to kill him too. Sean, they want to question me. I'm not perjuring myself. I'm not going to jail over this. She also said her attorney wouldn't talk to her and she wouldn't lie for her, but Diddy was going to talk to her attorney and make sure that everything's supposed to happen. Now, why do I bring this up? Hey, what a up-and-coming YouTuber, new to the game. She's only.
All right, folks, this shit is crazy. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna take a break. I'm gonna show some love to members of the Rico Squad. You already know. Listen to a quick couple of songs, promote some of the members of this family. But this is wild, bro. This shit is crazy, bro. I wasn't trying to buy this book anyway, but this shit is wild, bro. Y'all hearing it here first. You know, I'm streaming it, but this is from another content creator by the name of Tisha Tells. You need to go check her out. You need to subscribe. You need to go check up her content. I've been watching her content now for a hot minute. This is the first time I've ever used any of her stuff. But definitely, yo, she be on it, yo. She be on that celebrity shit and all that, bro. I'm telling you, I need to go check her out, bro. You know what I'm saying? Whenever you can't get your celebrity gossip from Talk Your Ish, she's definitely a good backup. Definitely want to subscribe to her. Oh, excuse me, people. Definitely want to subscribe to her and check her out. She definitely got some good content. But right now, you already know. Let's go ahead and shake it up a little bit, take a break. We've been on already for 50 minutes. Practically the whole 50 minutes, we were listening to her reading chapters 1, 2, 3, and 4. This is crazy. Some good ass shit, man. This is just wild. It's wild. But y'all already know, man. Here we go with the anthem.
Yo. You niggas talking shit. Got a lot to say on the gram, the YouTube. You know what I say though? Ya niggas toto, yo, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Ya niggas toto, yo, shut the fuck up. Niggas talk shit, they don't even pop. I spill your whole shit, they gon' need a mop. You niggas mad puss, probably got the wop. I hit them up, I think I'm fucking pop. From the Bronx like a mud hubber. Straight gutter, hot piece of butter. Pour the rock brother that'll eat your mother. Get mad, call dad, you gon' need each other. My flow lethal, weapon, I'm D Glover, meat lover. Niggas talk like you all let us all cap. You gon' bust gas, niggas all rap. I'm more fact, check the rap sheet. Niggas saw that I smack them with the Mac 4 rack, nigga, fall back. Don't press your luck. I'm from the slum, son, and my gun go buck. Y'all niggas talk shit, I'm like so fucking what? You puss. Yo, shut the fuck up. 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 Y'all niggas toto, yo, shut the fuck up. I'm hotter than the sun, nigga. Bust your guns, my love, son. I'm big pun, nigga. See me with the Glock 4 out. You run, nigga. This for those yapping their gums, niggas. You dumb, nigga. Nigga, you stupid. My record ruthless. I bang on some snow shit. Don't make me prove it. Look at your life, nigga. Useless. You ain't bout shit. I get the laugh when the two spit. I do this. Every bar is a felony. Go hard like dog in the yard. This pit energy. I bite, grip, shake, and chew through each enemy. Don't want a nigga, let it be. Ain't shit. Niggas telling me. So shut the fuck up, I'm all the way up, I'm an astronaut. Niggas talk shit, that's the life of a butt. I'm like, so what, nigga? Shut the fuck up. 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 Ya niggas toto, yo, shut the fuck up. 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 Ya niggas toto, yo, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Y'all already know That was the motherfucking King of the Rico Squad, Pain, with the motherfucking Anthem of the Rico Squad. Y'all already know. And for y'all that don't know, this is our queen. This is her commercial.
Vamos bailando, boricua taíno, boricua taíno. Hoy se me sale lo boricua taíno, boricua taíno, boricua taíno. Yo necesito un boricua taíno. Quiero salir, baby, ya no aguanto, baby. Me repito, quiero salir, baby. Ya no aguanto, baby. Necesito boricua taíno.
There y'all go. That was the queen of the Rico Squad. Speaking of which, I believe she just gave me a shout out. Hello, my queen. I see you in the chat. But that is definitely the queen of the Rico Squad. And if you're reading the chapter, you just now joining us, you missed the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think you missed the first 6 chapters of the supposed Kim Porter book. I have been listening to it. Another content creator, she bought the book and she's been reading it online for everybody. Her name is Tisha Tells. So she's been reading the book online. That's why I've been listening to it. I'm playing her in the background for those that have been here already. I see a couple of y'all in the fucking bushes. But like I said, I'm just up here chilling, smoking, listening to her. I just wanted to take a break and play some music. Let y'all know what's up. Members of the Rico Squad and shit like that. I always show them love and everything. You already know. Shout out to everybody that's in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the bushes. The link is there for any of the members that want to come up. But definitely, man, we are having a good time tonight, man. This woman's over here reading this book, and I'm here for all the shenanigans. Like I said, she said, she doesn't even know if the shit is real or not. But, she bought it on Amazon. I went on Amazon. The book is up on fucking Amazon, so it's not like the book is not on Amazon. That shit is up there. So this shit is crazy, yo. This shit is dumb, wild, crazy, bro. It's dumb, wild, crazy. But y'all already know, man. We already read. She read chapters, those first 4 chapters, and the next is chapters 4 through 6. That's how she's doing it. So y'all already
Shifted
know.
Uncomfortable.
Ooh. So y'all already know. Chilling, hanging out. Yes, love. Yes, love. 75% of the book is fabricated. I kind of believe it. I would kind of believe it too, love. But this chick is reading it on the internet. I'm just here for the shenanigans. Some of the shit that she's saying is fucking wild, though. Just real shit, real shit. Some of the shit she says is wild that she's reading out this book.
Words. Why? Because I'm reading it, and I want whoever wrote it to prop.
So here we go, people. This is Tisha Tells again, and I'm gonna play it while we smoke and shit. I just wanted to take a second and shout out the Rico Squad. But yeah, what's good, Dangster? What's good? What's good? Here we go. These is chapters 4 through 10 of the supposed Kim Porter book. Tisha Tells is reading the book for us.
Hey guys, what's up? Let's get into this Kim Porter's book. We're going through chapters 4 through 10. If you want the first chapters and also the chapter about Shine and Diddy and J-Lo, there's already a part 1 on my YouTube channel. Baby, we getting right into part 2. Let's go. Also, you were very funny, BRJ. BRJ was like, yo, Tisha probably fight mosquitoes. I'm just saying. Gotta do what I've gotta do. Okay, you guys. First of all, if you want the book, the link is in my description box. I'm not associated with the book at all. I don't care if you click on the link. I don't even get any money
I ain't
from
buying
it.
it.
If you don't, just
Why?
Google Kim
You
Porter's
reading it
Your Own Words.
online.
Why? Because I'm reading it. And I want whoever wrote it to profit. Now, who wrote it? Really quick, let me just get through this. There is a man. I believe his name is Jimmy. He is writing under a euphemism, Jamal. He wrote it. Where did he get the information from? He is saying, now this is like in the Amazon bestsellers. He is saying that he got the book from a hard drive. Kim Porter felt that her life something was going on. She gave all her close friends a hard drive because if anything happened to her, she wanted there to be information and evidence. Apparently, he said he's been sitting on this hard drive for a while. He said somebody very, very close to Kim gave him the hard drive because while Diddy, before he got arrested and before we knew anything with Cassie, they were all afraid that Diddy was too powerful and something was going to happen to them. They passed along the hard drive. He held it in confidence. They said now that Diddy is arrested, they finally have the strength to speak the truth. Now, before we get into chapters 4 through 10, I have to say this disclaimer that he says he's 100% innocent. He didn't say he didn't do any of the horrible things he's being accused from. He has not commented on this book. Lawyers have not sent cease and desist. I do want to say that it is this gentleman's, the author, saying that this is Kim's diary entries in her own words. Now, Kim did do an interview and say she was actually working on a book. I know that a lot of her, not a lot, but one of her friends came out and said that she was doing what do you call it? Like she wasn't working on a book. However, there's video that we actually showed in another video where Kim sat down and said she was working on a book. So in any case, let me just put this up really quick. In any case, hold on. There we go. In any case, this hasn't been independently verified. We do not know whether this is actually Kim's book or not. We know that we read that mug and it was good. And if you want to see that, read the whole book, please go order it on Amazon. It is one of the best sellers. We're going to see in the coming days where the sources are, and we're going to wait for people, including Kim's family, friends, cohorts, whatever, to come out and either verify. I do want to say there already has been articles where people have verified that Diddy was controlling Diddy. Listen, anyway, we already know what time Diddy's on, demon time.
Word.
I wonder what demon time he's on in the county jail. Okay, anyway, let's get into this. This is getting into chapters 4 through 10 of Kim's book, okay? We are going to do the dramatic reinterpretation. If you got to clean your room, do something. Let's get into it. Again, the first chapters, okay? The first 3 chapters are on the earlier live. Go ahead and check that out. Okay, here we go. We're going to start in chapter 5 because I just remembered I did chapter 4 in the earlier live. We are going to skip around. I got the juiciest bits, but of course, you know, I don't want to step on the author and make sure they get their money. So anyway, let's get into this. Chapter 5, Sean Neals. The year passed. Hold on, let me put my Kim voice on. The year passed, and thankfully, we didn't have any bad arguments. Oh, chapters 1 through 3. Let me just keep you guys up if you're not going to watch the first live. Chapter 1 through 3 details Kim growing up in Atlanta, but then it also talks about when she met Albie Shore, the way she had love for him, but she met Diddy and how charming he was. When she met Diddy, he had a penchant. He liked Kim to, take the lead and use things that with the booty. Kim said she felt disgusted and revolted by it, but Diddy would always beg her to do it. Then again, this has not been independently verified. We're just telling you what's in the book, okay? That was in the first 3. Also said details the first time that Diddy actually laid hands on her and how he pulled her back in and why she stayed. Okay, do we have all this? All right, let's put a little gloss on because yeah, the lips get dry. I'm gonna be talking a lot. All right, let's us go. Chapter 5, Sean Neals. The year passed, and thankfully, we didn't have many bad arguments. Although Sean was strangely getting into voodoo, he would put curses on people, and I wasn't sure how to respond to the craziness. My problem as a single mother was I wanted to be married. He always had excuses and delays when it came to committing to marriage. But his label was blowing up. Biggie dropped, and it was just about over. He had also signed Mary J. Blige. And of course, when I found out he slept with her, we fought. He claimed it was a mistake, and my stupid ASS took him back again. Sean asked me for a threesome with her. At first, I was mad, but Mary was beautiful. It was our first threesome, and I loved it. Mary was.
This thing. Hey. Folks, no fucking way. No way this nigga Diddy was fucking yo, come on, man. This nigga had a threesome with Porter, J-Lo, Mary J. Blige, and Porter too. Get the fuck out of here. Yo, really? Wow. This book is on one. Oh, shit.
Sexy. I would not be doing this a lot. Biggie dropped, and it was just about over. He had also signed Mary J. Blige. And of course, when I found out he slept with her, we fought. He claimed it was a mistake, and my stupid ASS took him back again. Sean asked me for a threesome with her. At first, I was mad, but Mary was beautiful. It was our first threesome, and I loved it. Oh. Mary was sexy.
Man.
I would not be doing this a lot, but it was so hot. I was young, and I was exploring my sexuality, and it was enticing. Now, over the years, in the first paragraph, in the first paragraph, every sentence, listen, Jamal, whoever wrote this book, you gagged the girls. Now, we will see how much of this is true, okay? It has not been independently verified. It just dropped. Literally, we got it fresh off the presses. But in the first thing, his label was blowing up. She wanted to be married. Diddy was getting into voodoo. He signed Mary J. Blige. He slept with her, but they wanted a threes company, and she was mad. But then she was turned on by Mary J. So she said, "Okay, this was a lot, but let's keep going." Now, over the years, we brought other women into our bedrooms periodically, and we were happy. That is until one day I came home to a situation that went from awkward to nightmare. Quincy was with the babysitter, and Sean was sitting with Al B. Shore at the dinner table. I had a child with Al, and Sean was the father in Quincy's life. The awkwardness of all this being together had dissolved a long time ago, but it was still weird that they were here in my home together, alone. I sat down. We had some drinks. It was fun. The conversation was cool. Until it wasn't. Al was a little loose after a couple of drinks. Now, I do remember him saying, "Yo, it's still weird seeing you with my best friend. But you're happy. So I'm happy for you guys." Sean responded, "Yo, thanks, man. Me and you, we shared so much." Al replied coolly, "Word." The conversation took an odd and awkward turn when Sean said, yo, we all been together sexually, but not together. I was shocked for a moment. Quietness lingered in the room. I said, what do you mean by all together? Al shifted uncomfortably. Sean didn't hesitate. You know how we sometimes invite other people into our bed? I couldn't believe this. Oh, hell no. Sean, this is my son's father. Al, say something. What Al said was mind-boggling. I don't know. Oh, I'm sorry. Al's voice. What does Al be sure sound right? I don't know. It could be kind of hot. I miss you in that way. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe that Sean would do this. The truth was, I still cared about Al. And this could be very, very hot. I just didn't want it messing up my relationship. And if things became awkward, I mean, how would that affect Quincy? So I asked, are y'all both sure? I imagine both of them invited me. I knew this would be awkward sexually. There would be some bumping of oh my God. There would be some bumping of uglies. I'm changing words because I don't want to be demonetized. But what happened next, I couldn't have imagined in my wildest dreams. Al, blink, they exited out. I couldn't believe it. I stood there in shock. But when Sean and then they did blankety blank, they exited out in the book. I ran out the room. This was too much. I couldn't. Sean called out to me. Oh, come on, Kimmy.
Chevy trucks with power you can count on. Capability that doesn't compromise.
They didn't chase after me. They blankety blank. They blacked it out in the book. I guess they had to keep this book PG-13 for Amazon. She goes on to say, I couldn't get the image out of my mind. I couldn't be with Sean for a while. But that wouldn't be the last time I saw Sean in a compromising position. Not by a long shot. One day, I found the vault where he kept all his encounters with men. Yes, he kept a record of it. But that's for later. Okay, let's really quick. Let's fast forward. Let's fast forward to chapter 6. This is about Tupac. Actually, hold on.
This is crazy.
Let's go into the threats. We'll come back to the Pac. Let's go into chapter 7. We'll jump around. At this point, I knew I had to get away from him, but I was scared. If he's going to take my life, is he going to take my life if I try to escape? One February evening, I thought I found my opportunity at dinner after the event. We were at a ritzy restaurant in a private booth. It was an exclusive setup. We were all alone, but we were still in public. Yo, this is perfect. Sean was on the phone talking to an unknown listener as he sat down. His words from that call will be etched forever in my mind. Yo, we going to release. Who shot you? Now. He waited for a response, then went on to say, of course they're going to think B.I.G. was talking about Pop. That's the whole effing point. Nobody would get an F about a diss track against LL Cool J. Against LL effing Cool J. Do you know how much money we'll make with this kind of rap beef? Ninjas battling after someone really got shot? Now, this may not be the best time for this conversation. Sean was finishing up. Yo, we drop that shit tomorrow. He listened into the phone, then responded. There's gonna be blood in the street. Ninjas miss, Pac's alive. Let's capitalize on that ish. When he responds, it's just gonna be more money. Sean turned around and looked at me and then spoke back into the phone. Yo, I'll call you back. He hung up the phone and then turned to me. Yo, what's wrong? I tried my best to give a fake smile at what I'd heard. After all, me and Pac were intimate. Oh my God, he dropping moms. I responded.
This is crazy.
Nothing. Nothing. Sean wasn't fooled. Are you sure? Now his demeanor was becoming very threatening, but I responded as cool as I could muster to his intimidating stare.
Folks, this shit is crazy, yo. This shit is wild, bro. If this book turns out to be real legit, this shit's wild, bro. This shit is officially wild. I'm gonna go ahead and give that a break for the rest of the night. But like I said, if y'all interested in hearing the rest of what was written in this book, go check out Tisha Tells. She's a good content creator. She be doing her thing up there. Definitely. All right then. I see nobody's really on. Everybody's crash. So y'all already know, folks. Y'all know who I am. Y'all know who I rep. There's nothing else to say. But if you are confused on who I rep, that is easy to say.
Shout to my peoples, everything Rico. Latin Pen Gang, it's the bad guy Chico. Shout to Puerto Rico, and everywhere we go. Boricua's on the set like a big thigh, you know. Shark City Rumble, old Dusty Humble. Swinging through your town like I'm George of the jungle. Move like a bundle, shine like the sun though. Pop like a gun though, hit 'em with the 1-2. Yeah, like mommy said, right across your head. I paid the cost to be boss, and I ain't had the bread. Rick, what that nigga said he talking is he think he just plow to the neck, to the chest. Hey yo, I think he dead. Rico Sport not here for the whack. Shouts to the kid that's back, and that's a fact. Paying undefeated is where that he cheated, and how his man kick ass. Quadriplegic. This is crazy. Type 730. Ask the whole sector. We do niggas dirty. Emotional damage. Too hard to manage. The half black Latin pancake the savage. Ha! And that's word to more than I. Havoc, Randall, Randy, and I. It's the Pen King, HJ, Mexico's Big Irvin. All that's reppin' that Rico. Cause everything Rico. My heart, body, and soul, we the people. Rico. And they won't understand. We don't make friends. We only make fam, nigga. Rico. That be the flavor. Love thy neighbor. Slap thy hater. Rico. Wild children of God. And ain't nothing better than my Rico sport. Rico. Cause everything Rico. My heart, body, and soul, we the people. Rico. And they won't understand. We don't make friends. We only make fam, nigga. Rico. That be the flavor. Love thy neighbor. Slap thy hater. Rico. Wild children of God. And ain't nothing better than my Rico spot. Shout out to Slum Son for the few, nigga. Rico. Philly's finest. Chimojica. Rather unique, nigga. Rico. Rico spot. All my niggas up frente. Rico. Taca, Tito Puente. Rico. Rico spot. All my niggas up frente. Rico. Taca, Tito Puente.